On this trip around the county, we meet a Hamilton County artist who's making his mark and find out how one family has become the face of Noblesville basketball. All of this and more on this trip around the county.
Welcome to Around the County. I'm Max Arnold.
And I'm Katie Swart. On Around the County, we take you places you may have never been and introduce you to people you may not know.
The city of Noblesville is full of photographers. Take a trip to downtown and you'll see amateurs taking pictures with their phones and professionals making portraits. But NHS has a special photographer of its own whose popularity is on the rise. Producers Addie McMillan and Lucas Zimmer take us inside this photographer's process from idea to perfection.
People in today's world capture moments all the time with cameras that fit in their back pockets, and a lot of those photos are taken on smartphones. But what about the ones that aren't taken with a phone camera? For NHS senior Tyler Cohen, his days start and end with the click of a camera shutter. Cohen began his photography journey 2 years ago. He originally wanted to pursue something different altogether, but his love for that other hobby sparked a passion for something new.
I started photography in June of 2022. I wanted to pursue film as my career, but then I had a camera and I did a photo shoot for my friend, and I loved it so much, so I kept doing it.
One of Cohen's clients is also his good friend, Ray Kinley. He loves volunteering his time to take photos with Cohen and helping him build his ever-growing photography portfolio. Kinley says his personality makes him the perfect fit for Cohen's photography.
I think February last year he asked me to take some pictures with him. Tyler Cohen, he's Tyler Cohen. He's just so easy to get along with. He always hypes me up. He's a really big hype man. He makes me feel very, very myself.
Photo shoots give Cohen an opportunity to add to his portfolio, but Kinley says they also help his subjects build their confidence. But they also have another benefit. An image taken by Cohen on social media platform can be seen by thousands around the world.
I have a collaboration going with Elfric Eden right now where they're sending me clothes so I can, show them off and stuff. And I usually use Tyler in these photo shoots to kind of show these things off.
But for Cohen, the work isn't over when the photo shoot is done. The process continues through yet another screen, roughly 15 times larger. He says the process is time-consuming, but produces results that are eye-catching and memorable.
To start off my editing process, after every single photo shoot, I upload them to my computer and I upload them to a program called Aftershoot, which basically does a thing called culling my pictures, which it'll take out all the blurry pictures, everything that doesn't look good, and it'll take it out for me. So that really speeds up my process. And then after that, I transfer all of them to Lightroom Classic and I start editing. My editing style really depends on what kind of photo shoot it is. What I do normally, I will go through just the regular basic settings and just mess with them and put them up and down and see what's super exaggerated, super not exaggerated, to see what is needed in the picture. So I kind of just mess with those for a little bit and figure out what is best for that photo shoot. And then once I get a good basis of that photo shoot all laid out and stuff, I will start copying and pasting all the edits onto different images and seeing if it transfers well, if all of it's cohesive, and just making it one singular vibe or aesthetic.
After the editing is done for the day, Tyler goes to someone he knows best, someone who has been there every step of the way.
My name is Heather Cohen. I'm his mother. Probably the first time I saw any interest from Tyler, my cousin actually owns a photography business in Michigan, and we went up to have him do my daughter's senior pictures, and Tyler helped with that. And he, carried the lighting and kind of helped position it, and I kind of saw some interest there when he was doing that with her. It's actually been really great. I love when he comes home and he'll take his card out and put it in the computer and then just show me all the photos he's taken. He's just got a really great eye. When he's editing, he's really great at it. He's very creative. He's got a creative gene that I wish I had. And so our journey together has just been me seeing what he sees, right, through a camera.
Cohen's business is doing better than he ever imagined. He has over 100 fans on his social media, and one fan in particular loves his work.
Book Tyler Cohen photos.
The Noblesville basketball team has been on a roll this year with one of their most successful seasons in decades. A lot of that success comes from just one family. producers Max Arnold and Aiden Colbart take us inside the reason why the team is a winner.
It was really cool. It was really nice hugging both of them after the game and just celebrating, because that's something me and my brother always wanted to accomplish, was winning a sectional.
I mean, my first words, and a lot of people don't believe this when I tell them, my first words were ball shoot.
I was at a 1,000-point score in high school, and Aaron just got into the 1,000-point club last weekend, so that's kind of a neat thing that he and I share now.
Basketball is filled with famous father-son duos. Del Curry and his son Steph, the Hardaways Tim and Tim Jr., Milwaukee Bucks head coach Doc Rivers and his son Austin. But here at Noblesville, the Fine family is taking it one step further. They're a trio. Coach Matthew Fine and his two sons, Aaron and Adam, have taken over Noblesville basketball, and this year hit its high point with all three Fines in the spotlight on NHS's home court. The family's journey started with the assistant coach's time on the sidelines in Muncie.
We were state runner-up, back-to-back state runner-ups in 2005 and 2006, and got beat by Greg Oden and Mike Conley from Lawrence North. So those were two pretty good teams, I guess, to get beat by.
We would always just spend time like at his practices and around his players and stuff, and it definitely like helps. It resonates with like my love for basketball.
I've loved basketball ever since I've grown up. That's all I've ever known.
The eldest Fine has faced a lot of strong opponents in his career, and he uses this experience to pass down hoops knowledge onto his sons.
Played against a lot of good ones, though. Eric Gordon at North Central, who's still in the NBA. Josh McRoberts, longtime NBA player from Carmel. The Teagues at Pike. So just played against, very fortunate throughout my career to have some really good players and really good teams that played at the highest level.
As brothers, Adam and Aaron are always in competition, but it gets even more intense when they share their time on the court.
Both are very competitive. Adam does a great job he guards Aaron almost every day and sometimes gets the best of Aaron. So when that happens, it's on.
Man, we get physical with each other now. We get away with some stuff, like some of the little skirmishes we have. If it was between anyone else, the coaches would think we're fighting or whatever, but it's just brotherly stuff. We want to see each other do good, but when we go against each other, we're battling.
This year, Aaron is the Miller starting point guard. He has always been a vocal guy on the court, and he's embracing his new leadership role, and his dad believes it fits him well.
Being a guard and point guard, it's just natural where you have to be kind of a coach on the floor and talk and hopefully keep everyone together.
All 4 years I've kind of been a vocal guy. I'd like to say that I'm another coach on the floor for Coach Mack and my dad and Coach Hoffman, just being able to talk to those guys and hopefully execute what they envision on the floor.
Matthew sees Adam playing a big role next year as a junior, and his brother thinks he's something special as well.
Hopefully he's not better than me, because then I don't want him to have that one up on me. But at the same time, I want him to be better than me. He's going to be a great player these next 2 years, and I'm just looking forward to watching it.
I definitely see Adam having a bigger role, obviously, as he gets to be a junior or senior with that.
The basketball future looks bright for Adam, but the idea of not seeing his brother both on and off the court will be an adjustment he'll be forced to make next season.
I am looking forward to that, but I'm also not looking forward to not seeing my brother every day, and car rides with him, it's going to be hard.
Miller basketball is thriving right now. The Fines know that they've put the team in good hands, but their story with the team isn't finished just yet.
The nice thing about this group is that they come every day to practice. They're focused. We still have a lot of growth left in us, and the nice thing about these guys are workers, and they understand it.
Certainly winning a sectional championship last year, that was awesome, but being in an even better position this year than we were last year, just hopefully we can improve on that and maybe bring Noblesville its first basketball state championship.
That's all for this trip around the county. I'm Katie Swart.
And I'm Max Arnold. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on
Around the County.